Hi guys, so I am doing a keto checkup for you. It is going on my 3 months now. It will be on the 1st of the month, so I'm pretty close. Today is the 28th, so I have a few more days and then I will hit 3 months of being on keto. So far I feel like everything's going really well. I don't feel like I have any stalls or anything like that. My weight loss is not as fast as some other people have experienced on keto, which is completely fine with me. I am not in it to lose weight rapidly. I would like to lose it slowly because it's better for me and my body, and that way my skin doesn't like get saggy or anything like that. The elasticity in my skin will kind of adhere to my body better. So I'm happy about the fact that I'm losing weight, but I'm losing weight slowly. I can definitely tell that I'm losing weight within my clothes that I wear. My clothes are definitely getting a little bit more baggier than normal, which is okay with me. I do have some smaller clothes from last year when I did low-cal diet, which worked out just as well as the keto is, except for the keto diet for me has gone a little bit faster. It's a little bit faster process for me, and I'm losing weight faster than I did on a low-calorie diet. So that's something to be aware of. I haven't had much concerns as far as healthcare problems at all. I do every once in a while still have slight anxiety. I have a lack of, I don't sleep very well sometimes, so that contributes to my anxiety. I know that if I don't get enough rest throughout the night, I will have like panic attacks. It's just something that I dealt with for years, but I don't know if I contribute that so much to keto as much as I contributed to the fact that I don't sleep well and then I get anxiety from that. My husband did have some issues within the last 3 months of where he did have some panic attacks, and he figured that out. I think that we're not taking enough potassium or getting enough potassium in our diet, so we did decide to do a potassium supplement. That was a little scary for me because if you overdo it on potassium, you could potentially be harming your body. So we're taking the lowest amount of potassium a day so far. That's helped with leg cramps, that's helped with headaches, and that's helped with his anxiety problems. I started taking it because I was starting to get leg cramps about the 2nd month in. I think there was just lack of salt and magnesium and potassium. So I do take a magnesium supplement, have been taking one for almost a year now as a request from my doctor to start taking it. So she never said anything about potassium, but beforehand when I went to her, I was on the low-cal diet and most likely I had enough potassium in my body. But as you know, when you're on keto, that kind of stuff drains out of you because you're not eating as many vegetables and fruits as you would on a normal diet. So I did add a potassium supplement, which is fine. It's so far so good. If I feel like I'm overdoing it, I will stop taking it and maybe take it every other day instead of every day. It's a very low dosage of potassium. So if you are having issues, I would talk to your doctor and maybe I would suggest if you get the okay from your doctor to add that potassium if you're having issues like I was. Other than that, so far I feel pretty healthy. I feel like sometimes that I get super exhausted and I don't know what that's from. Let me know in the comments if you're having this issue as well. I get so tired in the morning after having like an 8-hour sleep or even a 6-hour sleep, which is normal for me. I usually have like a 6-hour sleep, normal time for me to rest. But I wake up like I haven't slept at all and I'm super exhausted. So what are you doing to combat that exhaustedness? Yeah, it was like a couple days ago, I woke up, I told my husband, I'm so tired. I feel like I didn't get no sleep. So he brought me one of those Powerades, the Zero Powerades, and I drank that. And instantly, I felt much better and I had more energy. So I think that has to, that I am still not getting the right amount of electrolytes in my system to accommodate for everything else. So I think that I need to figure out a better way to get some electrolytes in. I was drinking like salt water with lemon. I haven't done that in a couple of weeks. So I think I may need to go back to doing that, which is fine by me. I like the way it tastes. So I think I might incorporate that back in again to see if maybe that's what I'm lacking is the salt and the, you know, minerals from the salt water. But other than that, everything else seems to be doing okay. I found some new recipes and new things. We found some cauliflower type buns that we've been using for cheeseburgers and stuff like that. They are so delicious. I will put a link down below if you're interested in that. And then there's a picture in the community area if you want to see what it turned out like. It's super good. Honestly, I don't crave cheeseburgers no more because I have those little buns that I can pick up. We have a local store here that you can pick up some random stuff like that. It's not a Whole Foods, but it's kind of like a Whole Foods, but it's owned by like the community. And so they keep certain things in there, which I was super excited to find these. They're really, really, really good. And I'm happy that we found them. I don't so much like them for pizzas because we did make a pizza with them and then we did do cheeseburgers with them, and today I had like a BLT with them. They do taste a lot like regular bread. You can taste a little bit of the cauliflower, but after that it's just so good. What I do with these little buns, and again I'll put a picture up here, is I will, while I'm making whatever I'm making to go inside of them, I will put them in the oven at 350, leave them in there for about 15 minutes and continue to rotate them so that they don't burn, and they get kind of crispy, and they're just so good. You have to try them if you can pick them up at Whole Foods or if you can find them somewhere locally. They are so good. They're made by some lady in California, and she did a great job. I love them. And they also have like different flavors. They have like the normal one, like the original ones, and they have like a jalapeno one and like some other kind of flavor. I think it's like a garlic flavored one. The one that we could get locally is just the original, and I love it. So my husband went to that store yesterday and picked up the rest of them they have, because you just freeze them and then you just put them in the oven or whatever when you're ready to use them. You don't need to put them in the oven. I just particularly like them to be a little bit more crunchy. So that's something to think about if you are on the keto diet and you're lacking like bread, or if you want to try like a cheeseburger again and you're missing the bread portion of that. Those are delicious. Then I found some ice cream recently. I'll put a picture of it here, just a little sample. At Safeway, and I was really excited. It actually says keto on it, and it has 4 servings in it for half a cup, and it has 4 net carbs. The ice cream, the one I got was caramel, and it's really, really good. It has like a little dolphin on it. I can't remember. I think it's called Killer something or other, or I'll definitely put a picture here and a link down below. But that stuff is really good. The thing is with this ice cream, it's not as sweet as regular ice cream, so that's something to be aware of. It's definitely more mild in taste, but it definitely does the job. It's made out of a lot of cream, so you don't need very much. You think you're gonna eat the whole pint? You won't, because it's too thick and you can't, but it's really good. So I'm thinking about getting, they have like a fruit one that still has the less carbs in it that I'm gonna get for the morning, and I think I'm gonna use some almond butter or some almond milk or some cashew milk and make like a shake out of the fruity one. So I'm really excited about that. But other than that, so far I'm still on track. I have been not depriving myself of things, so if I want something I eat it and then just get back on track. So I'm not going to say that I'm strict keto. I'm keto every day except for maybe once or twice a week where I'm just like, I really want a bite of that donut, or I really want a bite of those beans. I will go ahead and have a bite of that or have a little bit of that, but then I get right back on the board and do my normal keto stuff, and I don't worry about what I've just done. I'm just gonna live my normal life, eat keto 5 to 6, 7 days a week, and every once in a while, if I feel like I want to go out to eat with my husband, we're gonna go out to eat and we're gonna enjoy ourselves. We're not gonna worry about the calories or the carbs we're putting in our body, and we're just gonna jump right back on board with the keto the next day. So if you are, again, struggling with that, I would say go for it. Don't deprive yourself of anything. Just try to stay on track, you know, 5 to 6 times a week. And if you decide to go and have something that's not particularly keto, don't worry about it. Don't get down on yourself. Just do it and then get right back on it. You'll be perfectly fine. All right, guys, that is my update for month 3 on keto. I'm hanging in there, enjoying all the food that I have. Things have gotten easier for me. I don't really need to, I can actually see the portion sizes now and know what I can and can't have as far as portions go. I am tracking my my macros on my plate. I'll put a video up here of how to use that if you're not sure how to use my plate, and I track them every single day. But I don't really need to, because I know now that I've gotten into the 3rd month here coming up that I know what I can and can't have as far as portions go, because I do stay under a certain amount of calories a day. I'm about 1,600 calories a day right now. I haven't bought a new scale yet. Once I get a scale, I will let you know what I weigh. And that is it. I hope you guys have a great afternoon. I shall talk to you guys later, and hopefully I'll come with a new recipe here soon. All right, bye-bye.